Hi, today what we will discuss types of data, or in other words measurement of scales of measurement. After this lecture you will understand the difference between various types of data. It is very important to understand the difference because analysis of data is depends upon the type of data. It is also important for questionnaire design in research because the format of questions is depend upon what type of data you want to receive. There are four types of data: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio data. Nominal data is data where the numbers are just labels for identification or classification. For example, what is your gender? Male or female? 1 stands for male, 2 stands for female. Now, here 1 and 2 are not the numbers. This 1 is just a symbol which is representing male, and 2 is a symbol which is representing female. This 1 and 2 can easily be replaced with A for male, B for female, or M for male, F for female. So here 1 and 2 we which we are using is just to classify the people according to their gender, right? Now, second example which lots of books mention in sports, the jersey number of the players. The jersey number is written on the back. Jersey number of a player is not exactly a number. It is just an identification which is identifying that particular person. Right? Now, the second is ordinal data. In this data, numbers are just representing the rank or order. For example, rank these four cold drink brands according to your preference, where 1 for most preferred and 4 for least preferred. Now I have 4 options: Pepsi, Coke, Dew, Limca. If somebody is answering this question, now if he is putting the option 1 for Pepsi, 2 for Coke, 3 for Dew, and 4 for Limca. Now in this case, what 1, 2, 3, 4 is, 1, 2, 3, 4 is not a number, but these are the orders. Pepsi is number 1, Coke is number 2, Dew is at number 3, Limca is at number 4. Right? So just think for a moment. If I got a person, if a respondent says that he likes Pepsi very much, but other 3 brands are same for him, like he never used Coke, Dew and Limca because he likes Pepsi very much. Now for him, Pepsi is at number 1 according to his preference, but there is not much difference between Coke, Dew and Limca. He is saying that all 3 are same for me, but if you are to, want me to rank them, I am ranking them: Coke as number 2, Dew as number 3, Limca as number 4. Now here the difference between Pepsi and other 3 brands is very huge according to his preference, but the difference between Coke, Dew and Limca, there is not much difference according to his preference. So what I am trying to communicate here is that this ordinal data give me the order but does not give me the difference between that order. Like Pepsi is very much, I like Pepsi very much, so Pepsi is at 1, But Coke, Dew and Limca, although I am providing them the rank 2, 3, 4, but 2, 3, 4, there is not much difference in 2, 3, 4. Right. Now, the other example, uh, if I'm asking somebody a question and ask them to rate these brand on excellent, good, fair or poor. Now, what I am having excellent, good, fair or poor. So what I have, that excellent is better than good, good is better than fair and fair is better than poor. But I don't know that what is the difference between excellent and good, good and difference between good and fair. Right. Now, the third type of the data, which we called interval data. Interval data are numeric data in which we know not only the order but also the exact difference between the values. In this interval data, 0 is not absolute. What is the meaning of that? Let's elaborate it with a simple example. In case of temperature measurement, what is, if I'm asking 0 degree Celsius? No, leave it. Just say me, what is the meaning of 0 in mathematics? The meaning of 0 in mathematics is that if something is 0, it means there is no quantity, there is no quantity is present in that. If I'm asking that somebody's weight is 0, what I'm saying that there is no weight present in that. Right. Or in other example, is some hypothetical example, if somebody is saying that his age is 0, in reality it's not possible, but just imagine the, or just take a real example of income. If somebody's income is a month is 0, what is the meaning of that? That he is not earning income at all. Right. But in case of temperature measurement, if there is a 0 degree Celsius temperature, what is the meaning of that? Is there no temperature? The meaning of 0 degree Celsius temperature is that at this point water start freezing, and water start freezing doesn't mean that there is no temperature. So here the 0 is a reference point, but not a mathematical 0, not a absolute 0. Right. So in this type of the data, what I have difference between two numbers, but I can add them, right, subtract them, but I cannot divide them. What is the meaning of that? Let us suppose there is a temperature of 5 degrees Celsius and there is a temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. So I know the difference, that there is a difference between of 5 degree between 10 to 5, or I know it, the 10 degrees Celsius is higher than the 5 degrees Celsius. I know the order, I know the exact difference between them, but I cannot say that 10 degrees Celsius is 2 times greater than 5 degrees Celsius. Are you getting my point? Why I cannot say that? Just think on that. Why I am saying is that 10 degree is, why 10 degree is not twice as 5 degree, because 0 is not defined here. 0 doesn't mean here there is no temperature, right? So what we can do, in case of interval data, we find the exact difference between the data, right? We can add them, subtract them, but we cannot divide or multiply them, because 0 is not absolute. Right. Now, the fourth type of data is ratio data. Each possesses the qualities of nominal, ordinal, and interval scale, interval data, and a ratio data has a absolute zero. Right? Some books it's also called ratio scale or nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, ratio scale. I'm using the term data, right? So there is no difference. If you understand that, you understand that also. Now, in ratio data, 0 is absolute and 0 is defined. Now, if I ask somebody, what is your income? And he is saying that his income is 500 rupees per month. And if I am asking other person, what is his income? And he is saying his income is 10,000. Oh, sorry, 1,000. So what I am trying to complicate here is that I can easily say that 1,000 is the double of 500. How can I say it? How I can say it because here the zero income means there is no income at all. Now, this data which I am getting is a real mathematical data. Whatever mathematical operations I can put every kind of the mathematical operation on this type of the data. Okay. Thank you.